You're on.
Hey everybody, welcome back to ABC at Home. This is our 6th class together. So I want to make sure that if you've viewed 1, 2, 3, maybe all 6, I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see more of. Is the music too loud? You know who I have on now, don't you? Yeah, Elvis. So anyway, I want to hear from everybody because I have another 6 lesson plans that I'm hopefully going to be doing. And I don't see why I wouldn't, but I sure would like to get your input on what you like and what you'd like to see more of and what you'd like for me to, okay? So let's start our exercise and our time together. Oh yeah, nice big shoulder rolls. We're going to keep the elbows down at first, but we'll add on to that shortly, as you know. Oh yeah, shoulders and hips, we got to open them up. Got to open them up. Again, remember, think of it like you are drawing a circle with the ends of your shoulders. Get a nice, good round circle. When you think about it, you're dropping all the way down and coming all the way up to your ears where you really don't want to be. And then you're going to round it down and keep your shoulders as far away from your ears as possible. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Nice. Wiggle those fingers and start to bring the hips up. And it helps if Elvis will take us into a good tune where we can bring our hips up, or hip up. It's in between a hiccup and a hip hop. To bring our hip up to his tune. Here we go, back and forth. Now bring those elbows up. Nice. It's amazing all the things you can do in a chair. You can rock out in the chair, you can run while you're sitting in the chairs. I think we did last class. Okay, you start to feel the hips opening up a little bit, maybe even getting the heart rate up a little bit if you've got those elbows up. Although we're raising our arms, think of it as the elbows raise, because guess what? If the elbows raise, the arms automatically go. The reason why I like to do it that way is because you feel the stretch in the torso. That's what we're trying to do. Up and up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. So the first class that I recorded, I spent a lot of time talking about the posture. And I realized that if you miss the first class, that you don't really get the full tutorial. So I will just do little drops of information on the posture. It is the most important thing that you can do today and from this day forth on bettering your health. Because if you can increase and better your posture, you will be more balanced, you'll get in more oxygen, and you will just have that sense of strength that it's best described once you do it. So make sure when we're doing our class that you move up to the middle of the chair. And the reason that we do that for all of our classes, and hopefully you're doing it at home as well, is that we're trying to strengthen the core. And it's very difficult to strengthen the core if we've got our, back on the back of the chair, our shoulders round, and our head drops. So in class, that's why I say get into the middle of your chair. Is it comfortable in the beginning? I can tell you, I know for a fact it is not. But does it get better? I can tell you without a question it does. And that's all when you start to develop those posture muscles. So shoulders go up to the ears. So this is where we never want our shoulders, but we need to get them there to get them as far away from here as possible. Now, shoulders go back, chest goes out. Oh yeah, just think about those elbows. Bring those elbows behind you just a little bit more. Nice. Shoulder blades are starting to pinch together. Very slowly feel it and drop the shoulder blades in the back pocket. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and blow it out nice and slow. One more time, deep breath in And blow it out nice and slow. Just relax the shoulders. So that's PPP, proper posture position. We add on a couple things because we want this whole thing to be working together. And that means when your shoulders are up, back, and down, which it should be like this on a regular basis, just know that shoulders back is not good posture. No, somebody will think you want to fight them. We don't want to end here. You have to feel those shoulder blades dropping straight down in the back pocket. Chest is completely open. Now take that belly button, bring it back to the spine. Take your 2 fingers from both hands and just feel the core right below, right over the ribs. You'll feel a tightness. That's what we're going for. We're going for the tightness because the more we can build these muscles, the more we'll sit up straighter, the more we'll build those core muscles, the better our lower back will be, the more muscles we'll actually be able to develop in our lower abs, which we're going to be working on that today. So that's why I wanted to revisit the PPP. So it's up, back, down. Got that? Good. Belly button back to the spine. And the last one is bring the chin up. We drop our heads too much. What does it look like? Like this. We're looking down all the time. Bring that chin up. Deep breath in. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more time. In. And out we go. Okay, breath. It's posture, breath, and then water. But before we get on to the water piece, breath. Next class we're together, next one I do, we're gonna be working on breathing techniques. So there's different ways to breathe, and we think, oh, I do it every single day, numerous times a day, hundreds of thousands of times a week. Everyone knows how to breathe, but are we breathing the correct way? And there's different ways to breathe. So we're gonna work on what is a good deep breath, like we're working on with our posture. It's not like I haven't said it before, but we're gonna be working on it a little bit longer. We're gonna do square breathing. A lot of people love square breathing. It's an easy thing to do, easy thing to explain. So we will be working on that. And then the other thing that we'll be working on is alternate nostril breathing, which seems to be a big favorite. In my yoga classes, it's probably the breathing technique that's most requested. They're all calming without a question, and they're just a good thing to do and to practice every single day, whether it be one or all three, however you want to do it. But I've been much more mindful on it. It just really does do a calming of the body, and it lowers your blood pressure. So even if blood pressure isn't an issue, it isn't an issue with me, but I can just tell that if I'm nervous, anxious, whatnot, it's calming. So we'll get into more of that next class, so be ready. The only thing you're gonna need for that class is your armless chair and a tissue. Yeah, a tissue. Sometimes our nose runs as we're doing alternate nostril breathing. And if you've been in my class, you know that. Okay, so we've got ourselves in PPP, perfect posture position. Make sure, hey, I'm watching you. Make sure you're pulling that belly button back to your spine. That's probably the muscles that we let go sooner than we do our slumping. So keep those shoulder blades in the back pocket and think about that belly button back to the spine. Cue yourself. It's the only way to do this correction and to get yourself doing it without thinking is self-correction. Up, back, and down, belly button back to the spine, and chin comes up. Okay. A little bit of a march. Little bit of a march, good. We've got our stretches that we have to do. We don't have to. We want to. Think of this class like playtime, okay? Why? Because friends that play together stay together. And we're gonna be together a long time. Here you go, just bring the knees up. Very light tap with the feet on the ground. Just waking up the quads. We're sitting up in the middle of our chair. I wanna work some two exercises today that actually work your lower abs, okay? But protects your lower back. So I wanna work on that right away. Let's do a couple more of these. And now out. Bring those feet out. You want to definitely have them further apart than 2 fists. And if you'd like to put your hands, which I do, I like to put my hands where those muscles are working so I can feel it. And now come in nice and slow. Might take you 5-6 steps to get there, where the knees are approximately 2 fists apart, okay? And drop your hands. Now I'm gonna ask you to move up a little bit further in your chair, not to where there's any tipping, but you wanna come to the end of it so you can lean all the way back. So I have a pretty high back on my chair, so my shoulders are actually pushed into the back of that chair. I'm gonna take both hands and I'm gonna hold on right here. I'm holding on for dear life, not going anywhere, but I'm gonna be working. So picture this, everything from here, the whole torso is not moving. Everything's happening with the knees. So I'm gonna hold on to the chair. For those of you who've been in my class, you know what's coming. Your knees are gonna come up and go back down. Now you might do this and say, you might go up and go, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It doesn't matter how high you get your feet. That's not what it's the bringing them up and back down. Don't let them drop, intentionally put them down. So it's up and down, up and down. Again, doesn't have to be high, and it's the attempt that works the lower ab. Please note, nothing on my body from the torso to the neck. Nothing's working. I mean, nothing's moving. So we know my mouth is moving. That happens all the time. Here we go. And up. And up. Make sure, this is what I want to show you, and bring it down. This is what we don't want. That would be a no-no. That would hurt your neck. It could hurt your lower back. We're holding ourselves as steady as possible. We have 2 more sets. Take a nice deep breath in. Relax here. Deep breath in. And blow it out. Calm it down. Grab a hold of the side of the chair. Okay? Knees are about 2 fists apart. And bring it up. And down. And up. And down. Not going fast. And up. And up. We have 5 more. So it's 5. Bring it down slow. Bring it up. And down. We only have 3 more. Bring it up. And down. Up. Last one. And down. And relax. Don't move. Hang on nice and tight. So you've got a nice good grip on both sides of your chair. If you've got a high back like mine, you might have your head back there. Whatever, just keep everything nice and steady. We just have 1 more set. Deep breath in, blow it out. Here we go. Up, down, up, down. This is equivalent to sit-ups. We're doing roughly 30 of these. So again, it's bragging rights. Talk to anybody today. Hey, what'd you do? I did 30 sit-ups. Oh yeah, bring it up and down. We have 5 more, so it's 5 and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Relax. Before I get out of position, I just want to show you, if you are somebody that has a difficult time bringing your feet up off the ground, even if it's 1/4 of an inch, just like a hair amount, then keep the feet on the ground, but attempt. So this is me bringing up a hair width, just hovering over the floor. This is me not being able to get my feet up, okay? It's an attempt. It's an attempt. All of these muscles are working to get it up. Why? Because the next time we do this, you might be able to bring up that hair width, maybe even a little bit more. A little bit more. One thing I'm going to tell you about range of motion and strength, it doesn't automatically come back. It doesn't come back unless we work it. So whatever we're doing today is something that we're going to be doing until the end of time. So that's what we've got to look at as play instead of work. Look at it as play where you can kind of maybe put a little music on in the background and just do little moves. Not big moves, little moves. They'll make a world of difference. Okay, we're going to go back into our same position. Hang on to the chair. Okay, belly button back to the spine. I can't say up, back, and down because obviously our shoulders and everything are on the back of the chair. But what I would like for you to do is to, again, attempt open and close, open and close. So instead of bringing it up and hovering, we're going to open and close, open and close, open and close. Good. We have 5 more. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Working those the lower ab muscles are really difficult to build and rebuild. And a lot of times we lose that muscle, childbirth or whatnot, inactivity. We don't get on the floor and do our sit-ups and whatnot. This is a way, as long as you keep this all safe, that you're not wrenching your back, that you can bring those knees up or bring them out. Okay, we have 2 more sets. Let's go to it. Ready? Bring it out. I want you to touch the flat feet down as quietly and as softly as possible. What do you might say, well, what do you mean in comparison to what? This. Bring it up, down. Bring it together and open. Good, and open. This exercise is going to help you with our first cardio exercise. Believe me, we have 3 more after this. So it's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. And relax. Deep breath in. We have 1 more set. So we're doing things a little differently today. Instead of starting out with our midday, mid-morning, whatever time that you like to do your stretches, we didn't start with the stretches. We started with the abs. Why? Because everything else is stationary. And all we're doing is working the legs to work the lower abs. So as soon as we're done with our next set, we're going to definitely grab some water, and then we'll do our stretches, and then we're going to get right into it. Okay? Ready? Let's go. Out and bring it down slow. Together. Go out a little bit more if you can. And up and down. If you have somebody living downstairs, they don't even know that you're working out. Not like when we were running to the store yesterday or last time we were together. Open and bring it down. Up and bring it down. We have 4 more. And open and down. Open and down. We just have 2 more. Probably feel this in your quads. Oh yeah, I feel it in a lot of places. I definitely feel it in the lower abs. And bring it down. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Use your hands to push yourself back up to sitting. Now, if you were like me, where I was really on the edge of my seat, go into the middle of your seat and grab your water and toast. Nice job, everybody. That wasn't easy. 30 sit-ups? Okay, let's get 1 more. Okay, let's get a couple stretches. Let's reach forward and pull it back. More of a sway than being on the crew team. Reach forward, pull back. Sweeping with the hands. Be gentle. Go back. Reach forward. Go back. And opening up the chest and the arms. Let's do 3 more. I think that was our last one. I'm gonna do 1 more just because Elvis is singing to me. And down we go, side to side. Find those legs of your chair. Go down to the left and the right, or the right and the left. It doesn't really matter, just getting that side stretch. Good. Good one. 3 more. Here's our last one. Round it forward. Bring those hands up, open up like the sunny day it is today. Ready? Round it forward. This is, again, the reverse stretch of up, back, and down. So we always want to get this one in. Open it up. And round it, round it, round it. Working the other part of the muscle, the other side of it. Up we go. Good. Bringing that chin up. And this is our last one. And reach it up. Open it up and bring it down. Okay, so we're gonna sit in the middle of our chair here. Let's grab just a little bit more water until we start this next exercise. You might be like, hey, I just had some water, I don't want any more. But in the beginning, until we get ourselves acclimated to that we need more water, sometimes you kind of have to force it. Anyway, it doesn't have to be a big gulp. Deep breath in and blow it out. Deep breath in. Each time we do them in multiple times, get more oxygen in. Blow it out, good. Okay, so now we want to work a little cardio. You know from last time, anytime we want to get the heart rate up, we only do it for a short period of time, but we need to get the hands and arms above the heart, okay? So I want you to have two fists, and you want to have them like eye level, okay? And I'm going to start with my right hand, and I'm going to punch to the left and bring it back. Left hand, punch to the right and bring it back. And punch. And punch. Okay? That was the practice. Okay, arms are up, eye level. Ready? So it's right, left, right, left, right. Nice. After this one, we have 5, 4, 2, last one, and drop it down. Did you get your heart rate up a little bit? I did. I did. Deep breath in, blow it out. Take a look at those knees. Make sure you have two fists width apart, okay? Get those sit bones right into your chair. Bring those fists up, eye level. Start with the right to the left. Ready? And it's right, left, right, left, right, left. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And down we go. Good. Relax. Couple good deep breaths in. We have 1 more. This time we're going to go as fast as we can. So I'll count. We've got 10 of them total. Okay? So it's back and forth. Make sure we're bringing our heart rate down. See time-wise. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Bring them up. We start in 4, 3, 2, 1, and fast. So it's 1. 5 more. So it's 5, 3, and 1 more for good measure. Done. And bring the arms down. Woo! Okay. Let's get that heart rate down. I'm going to demonstrate, so you don't have to participate, because I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to do. This is a seated jumping jack, overhead, overhead. So let's say hey, that doesn't feel good on my shoulders or neck. I'm not going to go, I can't go overhead. Understand totally. Go forward, go forward. Either way, okay? You're going to get your heart rate up the more your arms are above the heart. See what you have here. You have 5 more seconds. Get ready, get yourself in position. Sit up nice and straight. Ready? And it's up, 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 up. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Side to side. Just let the hands fall. We have 2 more sets of those. Bring the heart rate down. Just don't sway those hands above heart level. Work the breath. We have a little balance work we're going to do after this. Okay, here we go. Ready? And up, up. Make sure those elbows are bent. Okay, good. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, done. Bring it down. We're not taking our full 40 seconds as a cool down because we're not taking our total 20 seconds to get the heart rate up. So if you're wondering why it's off on that, that's why. Back and forth. Bring the heart rate down. Okay, here we go. Last one. Ready? Shoulders up, back and down. Make sure that belly button is in. Save that lower back. Ready? And up, 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 up. Nice. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. There we go. Relax. Grab your water. Cheers. Okay. Deep breath in, blow it out. Make sure you have 2 fists distance between the knees. We're gonna come up nice and slow on the heels. Pop up, move back. Move yourself around to the back of the chair. And weight and unweight. Weight and unweight. And this is exactly what you're working on at home on a regular basis. The other 5 days a week, it's weighting and unweighting. Weighting and unweighting. We've got about 2 more minutes left in this session. Weighting and unweighting. I said that because my videographer, my husband, is behind the corner wondering if it's time for him to give me the old hook. Okay, so now let's go over to the side of the chair and work on a balance exercise. Okay, just so you have one hand, so my hand is my left hand on the back of the chair. Both knees, I'm standing up straight, but both knees are loose. They're not locked. Go up with the right foot, toes face north, straight up. Both knees are bent. And we're not balanced, but we're gonna try it. See if you can bring that hand off, even if it's for a split second. Nice. One more time. Bring it down. Ready? Keep the leg up. Sometimes this is the hardest part. Go out to the side. So the side of my foot is facing the ceiling. Now straighten everything up best you can. Legs kind of shaking. Saying nothing about the left leg that's bearing all the burden. Bring your hand up. Bring it up. If not this time, one of the times you're going to be very proud on how the balance has increased. Your sense of balance has increased. Why? Because we keep working on this. Now I'm going to take and bring my heel back of the foot. Okay? So we're on one peg here. Bring it up. Bring it back down. One more time. And bring it back down. And now the foot comes down. Walk yourself to the other side. So you just make a mental note. How'd you do on that right side? Or how'd you do if you start on the left side? How did you do on that side? Compare it. We don't have to worry about anybody comparing anybody in class because it's just you and I. But in class, sometimes we could like to compare ourselves. Shoulders up, back and down. Belly button back to the spine. Good. Bring the chin up. Now my right hand's on the back of the chair. Toes go up. Both knees are bent. No straight legs, always a bent knee. Give it a try. Back down. 2 more times. Up. And bring it back down. And up. Bring it back down. Keep the leg up. Go out to the side. And when I say go out to the side, I'm saying the side of your foot is facing the ceiling. Okay, here we go. Give it a try. This one's a hard one. Up. They're all hard. Bring it up. Bring it up. Back down. Take your foot. Goes back. Make sure your knees are slightly bent. Don't lock those knees. Ready? Give it a try. One more time. And one more time. Good. Drop that foot. Nice job. Back and forth. back and forth. It gets better, it gets easier. We're gonna do a couple breath exercises and then we are done until next time. Do you remember what we're gonna work on next time? All breath. Might be surprised at some of the data that's out there. Okay, so make your way to the front of your chair. Feel that chair on the back of your legs. Shoulders up, back, and down. And sit down nice and slow. Good, and go all the way back in your chair. Whew. I'm in an upright metal chair and it feels like a lazy boy right now. This feels good. Okay, knees are bent. We've got 2 fists in between, so we know that we're nice and balanced. Let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose. We have 3 of these. And blow it out. Blowing it out nice and slow, calming everything down. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Deep breath in. And blow it out. And here's our last one. Deep breath in. And blow it out. Until next time, thanks guys.